Morning, everybody. It's 8:37 on Thursday, and because it's Thursday, it's claims day. So, unemployment claims, initial claims up 7,000. We're supposed to be down a little, but we are back to, we also had an adjustment up from last week. So the 190 odd thousand was changed to 200,000, and now this 207 is a 7,000 increase besides. Continuing claims 1,754,000 versus 1,718,000, so an increase there also. Nothing overwhelming, but um, you know, increases as opposed to decreases. And of course, tomorrow we have the big number, which is the monthly employment numbers. So we'll see what that looks like tomorrow in the morning. Asia and Europe both a bit lower. Walgreens, WBA, beat. Stock is 55.07, up $1.07. Costco, basically unchanged, not an earnings number, but same store sales up slightly. Authentic Brands, that's Aeropostale, Brooks Brothers, and Eddie Bauer, I believe, canceled their IPO, which was scheduled to be with a valuation of about $13 billion. ConAgra, also a miss. The stock is 33.40, down 75 cents or 2.2%. That's a pretty defensive stock, and with the market not following through to the downside in a big way today, some of those defensive stocks are a little soft after yesterday's rise. It was one of the few groups that actually did not get hurt the way that the market did. Dollar General is downgraded from outperformed to neutral, 228.95, down 485, also a little over 2%. The interesting one this morning is Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY. They missed both top and bottom line. The stock initially traded down. It closed yesterday 1336. Initially traded down to 1190, and when I started to make notes, it was 1210, down $1.26 or 9.5%. However, on the conference call, the CEO started talking about the supply chain issues and what that cut off as far as revenues and earnings, and the stock turned and rallied to 1548. So the range for the day so far, 1190 to 1548. Last is 1458. That's up $1.20. So it went from down almost 10% to up a little over 8%. You have to remember this is one of the meme stocks, and so you never can tell what kind of action you're going to get in some of these names. Trade deficit, I don't even know why they call it the trade balance. It's consistently been a deficit. 80.17 billion, and that was versus last month's 81.5. So minor improvement there. Stocks, when I first started looking at these things around 7:30, the Dow was up 90, the Nasdaq was down 90, and the S&P was down about $2. At 8:29, right before the claims and trade balance numbers came out, we were up 104, down 63, and up 3, so an improvement across the board. Right now, the Dow is looking to open up about 90, which is, pretty much what it was before the numbers. The Nasdaq down about 81, which is a slight improvement, but certainly not much after yesterday. And the S&P looks like it's up about $1.25. The issue here is clearly interest rates. The 10-year, which has come off just a minor amount right now, this was 171 yesterday. As I mentioned in last night's video, that was 19 basis points higher than Friday's close. It traded over 174 this morning. Last is 173. But that 173 is 21 basis points on the 10-year in a period of 3.5 days. And these teleprompter readers are just... It's unbelievable that they can seem to be apologetic. Well, this is a worldwide issue. So I guess it's okay for things to be bad as long as they're bad for everyone. That's just a mentality that I don't get. In direct reaction to those numbers and interest rates, the gold has collapsed again. Yesterday, we had a strong day to the upside, up 10.5 and back into that 1820 area. If you listened, excuse me, if you listened to my Sunday night in the letter and the futures and gold update, I was saying that we were definitely going to come back into the 1800 area, which we did on Monday. And that we could possibly get down to the 1780 area. Well, this morning's low so far is 1785, and we're currently trading 1789. There should be some support here around 1780, but I would not rule out a severe move here to the downside based on those interest rates. Now all of a sudden everybody's saying that, the Fed is way behind the curve. Well, we've been saying that the Fed is well behind the curve now for a year, while everybody was, making happy talk and talking about new highs for stocks that, all right. So crude is up another $1.39, trading 75.25. Has already traded over 75.5. Nat gas is basically unchanged. It was down about 5, and it was up about 5. Bitcoin and Ethereum also down again. Bitcoin was down about 1,400 a little while ago. It's now down only 1,000. It too came into a period. If you looked at my crypto notes over the weekend, you saw that on the weekly, I was looking at a little bit of a bear flag here, moving higher. So taking this out, closing on the low, and now we're down here. Looks like 40,000 might be in the bag here on the downside. All of the moving averages, the shorter term moving averages, the purple, which is the 5-week, the 20-week in blue, the 50-week in orange, they are rolling to the downside, but the 200 and the 100-week are still rolling to the upside. We should have, as I said, some support down here at the round number 40,000. And that's about it, folks. So a relatively mixed open, and we'll have to see how the day progresses. Have a good morning and be